Good day, guys. Welcome back to another episode. So today's video is just going to be kind of a montage of a lot of clips that I had while we were down in Scottsdale, Arizona at the Turtle Wax test drive. I just wanted to show it to you guys so you kind of have the experience of what it was like for me going there and seeing it. We do show some stuff when we're at the Auto Car Club. That place was absolutely amazing. Love that place, and I would love to have a garage slash shop like a quarter of the size of that. Really cool, lots of awesome cars. They did a great job hosting it with Turtle Wax. They were very kind, very generous, letting us use that. So huge shout out and thanks to Auto Car Club and Turtle Wax for this event. I also did a lot of videoing outside when we were testing out the products and seeing the products being used, how they were working. And we also have Turtle Wax employees talking to us about the products, showing it to us, kind of explaining it. Sometimes I was asking some questions. Some of the other people that were there with us, the other YouTubers that you guys all know, it was super amazing to be with them, hear them asking their questions as well with the products. So you'll hear some questions asked by some of our other favorite great channels that we all love watching. It was an absolute blast, but I just think that this would be kind of fun to seeing the products being used by Turtle Wax and them explaining it to us to kind of see and expect. So yes, this video is going to be a bit long. Hopefully you enjoy it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. But remember to hit the subscribe button right below. Also hit the bell, turn on all post notifications so you can be up to date with any future uploads that I am doing. If you're enjoying the content, all of your guys' support is greatly appreciated. So let's go ahead and get into all the clips of us being down at the Turtle Wax test drive. Hopefully you enjoy. So let's go ahead and get into all the clips that I have filmed being down there at the Turtle Wax test drive. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and like seeing this and maybe get a little more insight on some of the products and what's to come. But thank you so much for stopping in and checking out this video. Let's roll those clips. All right, so we've arrived in Scottsdale. This is our hotel room. This is for the Turtle Wax test drive event. As you guys know that I was invited out to. I just wanted to bring you along, show you guys the room. It is really cool, really nice. Got a nice patio. Look outside here. You can see across to a courtyard. You got some mountains up over here. Really pretty outside as well. And the room is really, really nice. So I can't thank Turtle Wax enough for inviting me out here. They have a little bag that they have left in the room. I want to go through that, see what's in there real quick, so we can do that real quick. We'll just leave it right here. But I really want to thank Turtle Wax for bringing me out here to this event. I'm super excited to see what they have in store for their 2020 products. We got some Skinny Pop popcorn, some pretzels, some water. As you guys can see here, this OTTO Car Club, look that up. That is where the event is going to be held. That car club looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to check that out. We are in sunny Arizona, so we got some Coppertone SPF 50, protect you from the sun. They have supplied us with a $50 Visa gift card. Thank you very much for that. Also, we got some little Turtle Wax inflatable. Got some Lara bars, some Milano cookies, some Ghirardelli chocolates, and last few things in the bag. We have a couple Turtle Wax pop sockets. Really, really cool. Really appreciate that as well. It's nice to have some snacks in the hotel room. You got some water, your sunscreen so you can stay safe outside. We did just arrive here in Arizona. Like I said, we are in Scottsdale, Arizona, and it is 90 degrees outside. So we just had snow last Thursday back home, and now we're here in sunny Arizona at 90 degrees. It feels really, really great. This room is awesome. Like I mentioned, I'm going to bring you along, show you more stuff with this trip. I want to show as much as I can so you guys have the experience as well. We'll be getting some content as much as I can, like I said, possible. So we'll be getting any of the stuff for the Turtle Wax products, any of the release. I'm going to bring you guys along with all this. Possibly is going to be more than just one video, maybe just one video. We'll see what kind of content I get, how much I get. I don't want to make it too long, so we'll try to keep it fun and interesting for you guys as well. But this is the room that Turtle Wax has provided us with. We are in Arizona. Tomorrow is the big event. We got a dinner tonight, Maybe we'll do some filming, and we'll be meeting up with some other YouTubers. I'm not for sure, but I will bring you guys along for all of that. Wow. Couple of swirls, but we'll let it slide. Don't look at that. We'll let it slide. Beautiful.
Oh baby, shaka on the beat. Shaka on the beat.
Against the wall, they stack 3 high, we have 75 spots. And then we have 4 spaces, which are another 110 spaces. Turn that down a little bit. Is that better? There we go. So we have the 4 spaces, which are another 110 spaces. And then in the back, we'll show you where we have the card stage for today's event. We actually have...
I'll just scream. So, we have another 20 private garages in the back of the property. Being a collector myself, I was sick of having cars scattered all over town and not having access to them. So the premise of what we do here is all about access. If the car's on the stacker, we can still have them on the floor within 10 minutes. If the car's on the floor, we never have to move another car to get another car out. We've promised our members that we'll never, stack or jungle park cars. Your car is never being started, your car is never moving unless it's leaving for you or with you. And then for members who wanted 24-hour access, we wanted to provide that, but we wanted to keep the collection room secure, so only our staff can move the cars inside of here. So we built 20 private garages on the back of the property. They're 2 cars each, they're 24-hour access. You have your own security codes for the gates and your garage. You have security alarms, cameras, carbon monoxide alarms, hybrid chargers, trickle chargers, everything you need in there to have your own self-sustaining garage unit. The other big thing here is everything is managed through technology. So we tried to cut out the headache and legwork of running multiple cars by making an app where members can plug in and say, I need my car washed, I need my car serviced, I need my car prepped and sent to the track on this date. They plug it in on their phone, we get the request, we execute. They never have to pick up the phone and call us, they never have to email us, and they never have to chase down transporters or get any of the service done themselves. So we'll take a quick lap out to the garages and then we'll walk you through the pub space as well. This keeps our air conditioning in and out. The entire space is climate controlled.
It's called platelets. Some of them are round, but when you put pressure on them, they flatten almost like, instead of being a round crumpled, a round ball like a normal abrasive particle, they're flat. So when you use them, they go back and forth over the paint. Instead of gouging the paint, they slide and glide removing the surface defects. Now the beauty about that is you only need one product. If you want more cut, you can use something like a something like this, like a microfiber cutting pad, and that'll increase the power of those platelets to clean even deeper. Now, this is not going to replace a 3-step system. This is for lightly hammered, lightly swirled paint. If you've got some serious defects, you're probably going to have to go through a system. But for this product, it probably will remove 85% of all surface scratches from a vehicle. So I'm going to show you how to use it, and we're going to do a couple of things that you can actually test on the red car and the blue car here, so you get a feel for it. So if you want more cut, you want something more like a cutting pad. If you want to put down more wax, you want to use something like a medium pad, something that's less aggressive. What that allows to do, it allows the polish, it allows the abrasives to kind of float on the surface because they're platelets, and allows more of the wax to bond to the surface to deliver more wax. So harder pad, more cut, softer pad, now you're putting on more wax. And plus, the big advantage of this is I call it hydroactivated. After you apply it, and you're going to apply it thinly, you're going to see it's not going to dry like a typical wax or polish. It's going to give you plenty of work time, and it's also going to allow you to wipe off the excess. You don't have to buff it. Just wipe off the excess, then you give it a spritz of water and wipe it dry. Beautiful. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to start with the cutting pad because this rental car is pretty badly abused. So
we get a before shot.
Sure. If you want me to do another section, I'll do a section. Pick a section. I'll do another section.
I want to show what it looks like.
Okay. And then I did 3 passes on this already. I didn't know how much time we were going to have, but we'll move to another section because I also want to show it by hand, and I also want to show you it on red car.
So I know this is not Turtle Wax related, but how do you like that polisher?
Love it.
Do you? I keep looking at them, but
you know what? They charge in a jiffy. That's the one that with lithium-ion batteries. Oh, they charge it. So here we are, pretty hot. I'm going to start out very slow. Hold on. There we go. Love the flood. I'm just spreading my product. And even though this is hot to the touch, this is key. We actually have a polymer lubricant here that allows us extra work time. I'm not putting much pressure on it. So this will really be about the 4th pass on this. Now I'm just going to come back. Now this finish had a lot of water spots as well, and I was really nervous because sometimes the water X marks on these cars can be so prevalent and so difficult to remove. It's almost like you have to go to an acid to kind of remove them. All right, now you can see that even though I put it on, the product is there, but there's no powdery residue. So I'm going to take a microfiber towel just to remove the excess. And I don't have to spend a lot of time. Just remove the excess. You don't want to buff it. If you see like squirrel marks, who cares? You just want to get the excess off. Now what we're going to try to do, and it's hot today, where we're going to hit this with a spritz of water. This is going to set our waxes and our polymer, our super hydrophobic polymers. And it's also going to bring out the shine. Spit shine. Well, they do it on shoes too, with natural waxes.
But
Same thing.
Cold water will set it. I actually hadn't thought about that. I just started doing it.
And we're having a little bit of rough time because it's a little tough to get cold water here in Arizona. But I wanted to show you the before and after. First of all, if you see the scratches, and you know what, if you want, I'll show you again. This is fine, but I'll show you, we'll put a little bit more wax on it because I'll show you what we can do with the softer pad. So you saw what I did with the hard pad. Let's do the softer pad to put that final coat of wax on.
Yeah.
nearly as bad right here.
So this is, I like the white or the blue from Lake Country. They seem to work pretty well for me. bit of polish on that. By the way, this is my favorite product of the 5. This is mine because I'm always working on a car that always needs a little bit of tender loving care. I never get somebody's car just to have fun with. If they're letting me have it, that means there's something wrong with it. So I'm going to go a little bit lighter. And the advantage of this is because you get a softer pad, the abrasives are sliding around the surface, but the waxes are doing a little bit better job of bonding. The waxes and the polymers, our super hydrophobic resin, and our ceramic bond together to form a very, very durable coating. Now you want to know why is the ceramic important to this product? The ceramics we're using are really to fortify what we're putting on the car. The ceramics add clarity into our coat because we're using polymers. It adds clarity to our polymers, and it also adds durability by staying on the finish, giving it a little bit more durability. So I'm wetting this down because this finish is hot. And before I do my final buff, and I was trying exactly what you said. I was trying to harden the waxes that were there before I wiped it. I didn't want to wipe off everything that I was putting on. And like I said, there's our smear, which is okay. Now after I got through that, I'm going to cross into the dry spot right here. And we'll finish it out. And let's see how we did. And as you can see, we're doing this in direct sunlight. There she goes. And let's see how we did here. So I think you can see how the metallic is kind of standing out. Now you can also, the average auto enthusiast is not going to may not have a buffer, may not have a DA. So they want to be able to do it by hand. So I need a volunteer to help me. We're going to do a little bit by hand. And as you know, this finish is pretty hot. So it's pretty intense. So, all right, here we go. Let's go over here. We'll give you a spot. Pretty intense. I don't think it's going to take out as many scratches by hand, but we'll leave a blank spot right next to it so we can see the gloss and shine. So in other words, this is what we did by machine, this is what we'll do by hand. We'll have a blank spot right here, and then we'll have a square here. And what I would like you to do is, because you're applying this by hand, you still got to get those platelets to cut. So I want you to go back and forth about 5 times before you finish it out, okay? So I'll load her up for you. A little goes a long way. That should be more.
Circles or straight?
I like circles.
Oh, let's do circles. There you go. Wax mode. People are going to see you now.
Put a little pressure on it. Put a little pressure on it. You saw that we had a lot of swirls in there, so you want to...
That flex polisher is moving in a circle.
Yeah.
All polishers do.
Exactly.
I like the forced rotation ones. So when you think you got 5, you let me know.
In the last count.
Wax mode exposed. That doesn't.
This is how. It's not me, guys.
So anyway, what you're doing is we're using a platelet abrasive to clean the scratches off. This is not filling. I wish I had alcohol, but if I put alcohol on it today, I might have a fire hazard. But it's actually cutting the surface swirls. And like you said, even though you applied it, and you know that the surface is pretty hot, right?
Oh yeah.
So Kyle, go ahead. Just take off the excess, and when you're ready, I'm going to give you a little spritz of water. Okay, ready? All right, here's a little spritz of water. Let's see how he does. And then I'll let you pull. Huh?
Feels good.
And I'm going to let you pull the tape off.
Feels slick.
So you saw what I did by machine. Let's see how he did by hand. Probably not as good as what we did by machine, but did you do a little bit of correcting?
Oh yeah. Maybe you can
Oh
definitely
yeah.
see that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So this actually has the power of a heavy-duty compound, but because we're using platelets, it's not going to gouge the paint. So it's going to go after. But the thing is, if you have deeper scratches, you have to continue to use it. If you don't like the result you get in the first pass, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes at 30 seconds per pass, and I guarantee you'll smooth it out.
Yeah.
Now, we're not done yet. Wait, there's more.
Of the new products, is this the most restorative?
Yes, this is one. The way I look at it, if you're going to, you don't have to buy, a consumer does not have to buy all 5 products, okay? They're designed to be relevant to the consumer habits. So you do have like a wet wax for those that people like to wash their car, rinse it, spray a wax until it's right, then we have a wet wax. This is more of a foundation coating. So I would use, if you have a really nice car, I would just use the ceramic spray coating. That's all you need.
Right.
You got a car that's hammered like this with swirls, you want to take a DA or do it by hand and take your time, and you want to correct the paint while putting on your ceramic coating, okay? Then what you can do is, there is a bonding agent in here. You have to wait 24 hours before you do anything else with it. It's an amino group, functional group, that has to bond and stick to the finish. Once that bonds, then you can use the spray coating, the detailer as a topper, spray coating as a topper on top, so you can layer this. Sweet. Okay?
On a regular rotation.
Yes. So in other words, you could wait a week and then put this spray ceramic as a topper.
Right.
Then you would use your detailer in between normal washing. You would use the ceramic wash and wax for heavier dirt to wash. But like I said, it fits whatever you want to do.
Right.
So you don't need all 5. You could do it with 2 or 3.
Right.
So do the directions say 24 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's have a little fun on the, I need a volunteer. We're going to have to put a cutting pad on this one.
How is that, the rest of that wiping off? I want to see how well it wipes off. Oh, it actually does. Just a little bit more.
Just before you all came over, I stripped it down and I put on faux dirt. So we have pretty clean panels.
We have spray dirt.
Yeah, we have spray dirt.
Sending one of our new products.
When will the release be for this?
It actually works really well.
It does, it works really well. I'm gonna wash just this panel.
So this is the carbon.
And you don't have to,
So what's there?
but because it does have wax in it, I like to wring out my towel.
Also get any dirt off.
Yeah, turn up and come back over, extra clean, and then I'm also setting the wax as I do it.
So you're getting ceramic and wax polymers on this surface.
As you wipe, you can already see it. You can already see the wax starting to set.
I never really asked that.
I'm gonna mist it. Show you. You can see it already starting to bead and sheet. And then I'll do my other panel over here. Not washed. How flat it is.
Yep.
Over here. And then, to make life easier, the drying side, flip it.
Yeah, so they're gonna inside. They're gonna like that.
Drying and about flooding.
Yep. That's nice. Yeah. It could. That would be cool. That's utopia.
Really well.
Absolutely saves on drying time. Makes the job so much easier. Isn't that cool?
That's really
Like, literally, you just touch
Yeah,
it
you're fine.
and it's dry. Then you go over and dry the microfiber. We're going to be able to really get some gloss out of that wax that we just left behind.
So the microfiber just kind of finishes it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Really beautiful looking.
It's great. It's really good. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to touch it.
You don't have to do that. I'll watch you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's slickness to it. It's not.
Not crazy,
Yeah.
but
Now-
you can feel different.
And you
between the two.
foam.
This
use
will
this-
not foam.
No foam.
No. It has very light
Sure, we'll
foaming.
try. All of us will try it.
We all try foaming it.
We will try
Absolutely.
foaming. Yeah. It is.
It doesn't
But it'll be
foam
wasting
very
soap.
good,
No, it
or it
foams.
doesn't perform like it should if you foam it.
I haven't asked Mike if he's
Okay.
foamed it yet, and we have not foamed it. But just like the foam in the bucket compared to other foam washes we have, this one isn't as foamy.
Okay.
It is a different formulation because it does have cleaning agents, and then it does have that ceramic wax. And Darren talked about those are like two fighting technologies. So due to that formulation, it's like not as foamy. as
Okay.
some. It will foam. Like when you put it in the
Right.
bucket and you spray, you're going to get foam.
Yeah.
This has been sitting.
It just.
Yeah. And then when I first put it on, you'll see foam, but it's not typical. But I don't know if Mike's tried to put it in a foam cannon yet.
Scratches, the scratches. So, but what's cool is it'll also work in an unprepped car. It's best if you prep the car, but it can also work in an unprepped car. And I'm gonna show you how to use it. So right now this side is not treated, so I'm gonna put a little border so you guys can remember what exactly is on it. So I'm gonna leave a little strip like this, and then I'm gonna spray it like this. Notice how easy it is to work with. It's not streaky. My towel is pretty wet, so.
So even in direct sunlight and scorching hot
Yeah.
weather like this, no problems?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to work with.
What's the temperature right now?
It's like 90.
90 Fahrenheit.
But obviously you don't want to do the whole hood and then start spraying. So I'm just doing a little bit parts of the car.
Right.
So now I'm going to show you the beading. Remember I left that little piece in the middle?
So we got the unprotected strip in the middle, and then protected on the right, protected on the left.
But what we're gonna do is everybody's seen this already, so we're gonna try to remove it. I like Eagle One, but it's a good wheel cleaner. I'm not knocking them at all.
And that's the version with the iron remover inside.
Yeah, so it removes grease, it removes everything. So
Okay.
it kind of stinks, but when I want to remove something, this is what my go-to guy. But the thing is, the only way to remove this is by compounding, but we don't want to compound it. We just want to to show you how durable this thing lasts.
Sure.
Be careful, it kind of smells bad, so. Do the whole car. This was like after 5 washes already, so I'm only doing this side. Yeah, it's still on there?
So still going strong,
Still going
even
strong.
after the wheel cleaner was applied.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again just to show you guys.
All right. More Eagle One wheel cleaner. Applied on.
Much quicker shooting, beating, protected side. So this strip here that wasn't protected, it's very slow strip. So even after 3 shots, the wheel cleaner with iron remover built in.
Oh, ceramic wet wax, my favourite product. It just rinse your car off after you've washed, get all the suds off, and then you can wax and dry at the same time. It is the Turl wax and dry on steroids. It's got extra durability. You can use it on all the trims, plastics, glass. It's great sort of rinse aid as well. So it's super quick, super easy, but gives that durability that you're going to see. So it's a step above wax and dry, sort of on steroids type thing. So this car should be pretty flat. It's showing some water spots just because it's been fully sprayed over this side.
Side of the hood's got some fat.
Yeah, it's got a bit. Some overspray going on.
So they're the installed new air conditioner runs to a level.
I'm using a microfiber towel. I'd probably use microfiber cloth. I'd probably use like a waffle towel or something if I'm drying. But we've pretty much used them all already.
Lots of demos.
Yeah, lots of demos. Didn't buy enough towels.
But it's alright, I would walk it. Less than night, I would walk it.
You get that? You get the smell. It's nice, isn't it? Pleasant.
That's what I liked about the wax. The wax as you dry, that stuff smells good too. It's like a lot of
nice cocktail smell.
Or as soon as you're done, roll it in the garage. And that's sometimes what I'll do too. Roll it back in the garage.
Yeah, so I mean, this car's a rental car. It's not prepped. So, but it's typical of what your weekend guys or your hobbyists would probably have. They want to just clean the car and get it protected, and don't want to spend out 10 hours paint correction and things, but they still want durability, shine, gloss, all that good stuff.
Now, does this have a cure time?
No, pretty much straight away. So,
okay.
we're good straight away.
Yeah, because the side of it there was extremely flat.
Yeah.
So headlights, plastic trim,
glass. Drying out by the time I flip my towel around. Yeah, so no need to worry about overspray onto glass and trim and stuff. We even tested some out on like the little signage and things. So works well on all those.
Try speeding.
So such a versatile product, and the durability is going to be there as well, which for part of the process you've got to dry your car anyway. So to be able to get that protection, that shine on it while you're drying it, it's a bonus for me.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I just saw it.
So what we got here, we got the ceramic 3-in-1 detailer.
The ceramic 3-in-1 it cleans, shines, protects.
Okay.
A mixture of kind of crystal clear cleaning products mixed with SiO2 enriched Canuba. Super slick surface, but it'll clean, so you can use it between washes to get rid of like dust, fingerprints from kids, any kind of light dirt. Use as a lubricant for a clay bar, or just kind of to wash it in between car washes.
Keyword, light dirt.
Only
That's
light
the
dirt.
big thing that people don't understand.
Anything that's fell out the sky, you're okay on.
Yep.
Dust and rain and water spots. If it's come off the ground, no, it's going to have stones and grit, so you can't do it.
Abrasives.
Anything that falls from the sky. That's good. I like that.
Okay, so in this temperature, normally you would do a whole panel, leave it for a second to kind of encapsulate the dirt. But in this, we'll spray it on. It'll dry so fast that we'll wipe it almost straight away.
Okay. Hold on. Oh man, stupid batteries.
Yeah, I just had to do that. I'm sure you can do another panel for you.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
It smells good, like all these products. It
Smells of mango.
Great. Yeah, that smells really good.
Good. And it is as simple as just.
And it does leave protection behind, right? With the SiO2.
I mean, they still leave as much protection as like a normal spray wax.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's nothing compared to the other ones because there's nowhere near the same amount.
Well, it's not meant to be when it's
But
spray.
being able to use it as a quick detailer or lube for clay,
yeah,
really you don't want to leave a whole bunch of protection behind you.
No,
that's not at the stage that you're
not
not
the point.
at.
That's what that is. So this is direct sunlight here. Let's see if it streaks. Now, this panel is really hot because we're in Arizona, so
yeah,
it feels like it's about 100 degrees out here right now.
My skin is telling me it is.
Oh, I didn't.
I don't have to narrate my video.
No, if you feel it, that's.
Yep, I do not see.
And it has the same level of super hydrophobicity as the other products, so it'll be like it'll last months. It won't last like a year, like the spray coating will. And again,
I don't plan on using anything out of a spray bottle to last a long time. It's more of a maintenance and get you in between your washes.
Absolutely. And again, it's just if you've taken it on a drive and you need it. People use it for photo shoots. People use it for car shows.
Wow.
I mean, it's super slick.
Very nice.
Yeah, it feels really nice on that panel there.
I mean, does anyone want to try it?
I want
Yeah, I'll try it out if no one else or if someone else wants to.
Sure. So we've got a thinner pile microfiber for the kind of application because you don't want to. The super fluff will take it all off before you have a chance to kind of dwell on the surface. So try
So you
one
want
of
to go
those.
with
That one first. Find a nice clean patch.
you got all the goodie out of this one.
I'll get you a new one if you want.
No,
Okay.
we're good.
You good?
Yep.
Yeah, and
Sure.
Let's do this.
Yeah, just small sections at a time. Just
come on, MeanBee.
Right here.
you can
Got
do
a
it.
lot
Yeah,
of-
there's fingerprints right there.
Got a lot of fingerprints right in here on the door. Hopefully it'll show
I
up.
can see that.
We got some up here, so I'm gonna hit just this top section.
We can put some on there too.
Still do glass.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Clean glass too.
Yeah. Dries completely clear.
And it leaves a little protection on your glass too that way.
Yes, some people like that. Some people
Oh heck yeah, I'd like that. Why would you not like it?
Some people really complain about
What
the
about?
water beading.
What?
That's what
On
you
the
want.
glass?
On glass, there you go. They want it to.
They need to get smacked. That's
And then
like our whole life.
Okay, hang on.
And then you finish it off with a.
The fluffy one.
So then you finish it off with a longer nap.
And yeah, anything.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll hand that back to you.
Streaks and spears behind. I'm just coming here.
Can't wait to get mine. Man, turn on that. Unfortunately, we're moving out. I won't be able to do my videos for a while. Yeah. Looks good.
It's slick, very easy to use. Fingerprints are gone.
They are gone. Am I gonna still do them?
Your lives
I'm
at
gonna
least?
try.
That works very good. So here's the hydrophobic properties for the 3-in-1. It's not putting down crazy thick amounts of protection, but it is putting protection down. Some very nice beads. Those beads are nice and tight. That is, as you can see, it's got a nice protection on it. So you can clean and protect. Another great product.
We're out of gas.
Out of gas.
We're putting it in with a jerry can.
Tyler.